everyone, New 312 here. I went ahead and took a nice long break after that. Wanted to go ahead and compose myself. Shit. Oh, it was so depressing. God, that put me in a terrible mood. Fuck me. That was so sad. Anyways, loving the support so far. Make sure to... one of my subscribers started up a Discord, so... for the channel and such like that, so I'll leave a link into the description below. Go ahead and check that out. Join the group and all that stuff. I'll probably check it around here or there. I might pop in from time to time, whenever I have time to, because I love talking with people. It's my one great strength. I can talk for hours on end and never get bored. So who knows? Hang around there, talk about my channel, the videos, discuss like that. Throw out theories, opinions on certain topics, all that stuff. Just throw out everything. Again, it'll be in the description, probably from here on out, just because it gives me an extra thing to put in there. Anyways, let's get back into the story so I can be more depressed. I'm really amazed by your dirty deeds, Keiichi. He's a boy after all. He-chan, She-chan, Keiichi looks confused. How? Did you hear that, sis? We're not playing a tug of war here. Are you trying to tear Kei-chan apart? I'm not playing a tug of war. You're the one who's stretching him. You should go back to Okinomiya, Shion. Okay, I will. Oops. I let go of Keiichi suddenly, so Sis and Keiichi fly off like a rubber band. Keiichi rolls on the ground and Sis is stuck in the bush head first. They're pretty excitable. See you, Kei-chan. Sis might assault me if I stick around anymore, so I'll get going. Shion, thanks for today. Forget it. I didn't do much. See you, Shion. His hand lands on my head. He strokes my head pretty roughly, but the warmth reminds me. Oh my good God. Excuse me, I'm going. See you, sis. Don't ever come here again. Rena, keep your eyes on her. Satsuko set traps. Rika, purify this area with salt. The warmth remains on the top of my head. It feels ticklish and sore. I have to stop. I stop my moped, and I push my aching spot against the telephone pole. Oh, I thought she just had a bicycle. Whatever, who cares? I'm sorry, Satoshi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I never forgot about you. I still remember you. I'm worthless without you. I can't stand life without you because it's gray and cold and boring. It's true, it's true. I can never smile because you aren't here. I can't. See you, Shion. Keiichi's face appears in my mind. I recall the touch of his hand stroking my head. It wasn't warm. It wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. It was rough and painful. I hate that insensitive guy. He's too childish, rude, and cold. He's just a stray dog. I wasn't happy. It wasn't warm. I wasn't happy or overjoyed at all. No. Oh, Satoshi. Oh, I feel bad now. Satoshi moans. He doesn't know what to say in a situation like this. But he knows that he'd better say something. He wants to say something, but he doesn't know what to say. So he just moans. I'm sorry, Shion. Why are you apologizing, Satoshi? I'm the one who should apologize. Even though I said I'd wait for you, even though I believed my heart wouldn't change, my heart is full of holes. You're leaking out from the small cracks of my heart, little by little. You're leaking out from me. Are you suffering because I'm here? Why? You're my precious existence. So don't say that. I've been here with you all the time. But I think I'm hurting you because of my existence. I don't want that. That's not true. No, no, no. Where have you been, Satoshi? You weren't with me. Tell me where you are. What's the address? What's the postal code? What's the name of the city? What's the street number? Tell me. There is no address. I knew it. You're telling me you've always been with me, always by my side. That's a cliché. Which do you prefer, Shion? If I can give you strength, I'll stay by your side forever. But if you suffer because of me, I'll disappear right away. Don't say that. I want to be with you, always. I want to be with you, forever. Okay, I'll stay with you. A car passes me by. I snap out of it by that sound. The sky is becoming orange. Damn. I feel bad for her. I really do. I'm starting to. Doesn't, exclude her for, or excuse her for being, cold and terrible to Mion, but I kind of feel bad right there. Not gonna lie. I should get home before it gets cold. I should go home to Okinomiya. You're with me, right? Are you with me right now, Satoshi? I walk back to my moped. My feet crunch on the grass. I stop when I reach my bike. Then I hear an extra footstep. Oh my god! No! I gasp. I feel somebody else's presence. I'm not stupid. Nobody's around here. Nobody has suddenly appeared behind me. I'm not surprised to find nobody when I turn around. But he's certainly there. Satoshi. I can't see him, but he's there. He's there for me. Satoshi never lies. He said he'd be with me all the time. I've been just too insensitive to feel his existence until now. Satoshi. Satoshi. The wind tickles my hair. It feels cold, but to me it's nothing but the warmth of his hand. This fucking music's very, soothing in a way. It takes me a while to realize my cheeks are wet with tears. Damn. I'm too scared to sleep. If I go to sleep, I may not find Satoshi in the morning. So I keep talking to him until I crash. I tell him about what happened while he was missing. I tell him that I realized how much I loved him after he went away. I searched for him, looking into various things. I gathered underground information through Kasai and bargained with Oishi for police information. But I couldn't find any leads. A long time has passed. But I keep thinking about him. Etc., etc. I tell him all the small stuff in my daily life. The places I wanted to go with him. Things I wanted to do with him. Food I wanted to share with him. And I tell him a bunch of things. I'm sitting up at first. But I get tired, so I lay down. I get tired of moving my mouth, so I start talking to him in my mind. It's the happiest night I've ever been. Or I've ever had. When I wake up, I don't find Satoshi by my side. I knew it somehow. I was afraid of it. That's why I didn't go to sleep. But at least I got to see him for one night. When I feel resigned, I feel Satoshi's presence again. It wasn't a dream. I thank God. Damn. Oh, God. I really feel bad for her. I don't like saying that, I just feel bad. She's gone through a lot of shit, and I'm kind of with Mio, and I don't think she deserves to go through any more pain. Doesn't mean she can cause anyone else pain, it just means I don't think she needs to suffer extra. It's still sad. My strange life with Satoshi has started. As promised, Satoshi is always by my side. So, is it Oyashiro-sama's curse or not? I want to say it is, but she's just mistaking it for Satoshi. Or it could be Oyashiro's curse is just a deceased loved one that's still, like, haunting you in a way. Though I don't know anyone that's deceased on Rena's family. They never talk about it, so... For all I know, she could have, like, no family at all. Like, all of her parents dead. She killed all of her family members. I mean, hell, I don't fucking know. Or at least I don't fucking remember if they did talk about her parents. But it could be that way. Because Satoshi lost his parents, they could have been haunting him in that way. Keiichi hadn't lost anyone. He could have... Because he heard footsteps, I think, and he felt a presence. It could have been like Tometake, I guess. Or hit the residing Satoshi as well. Because he did learn about him when he felt the presence or whatever. So it would make sense. Huh. He can't laugh, moan, or stroke my head. But he's always with me. Always right by my side. He disappears sometimes, but he comes back when I look for him. It seems that only I can hear his footsteps. Great. I guess that's the way it is. It's a bit sad, but I'm satisfied. His presence is really faint, so it's hard to sense him in a crowd or a bustle. But he never leaves me. If he was tangible, I would be taking his hand all the time, so that I wouldn't be lost. In contrast, I can feel him strongly in a quiet environment. Of course, I can't tell his expressions because he's just a presence. But after I get used to it, I can tell what he's thinking. At first I just guessed if he was laughing or not. Eventually I start to feel his emotions strongly. I can communicate with him normally. I tend to be alone to be with him. I don't like going to school or hanging out with friends anymore. But Satoshi is upset about it. He just moans unhappily. Now that I know he's always with me, I shouldn't stay home all the time. I stick to the time alone with him because I'm scared that he might suddenly disappear again. And I want to make the most of the time I share with him right now. I must be worrying too excessively. Satoshi always stays with me. That's right. That's his promise. He never breaks his promises. I'm fine because I'm with you. Of course I can't tell anybody about him, not even Sis. I can explain it to them, but they'll never understand. But I'm certain. I'm certain that he's with me. So, I'm alright. I never get fed up with my life with him. He's really cute, you know. We always walk together, but when I stop, he always walks one extra step. It's so cute. I love it. 159. Shion, what are you going to do on the day of Watanagashi this year? Yeah, I guess I'll have some fun at the festival. Maybe I'll tease Sis and her friends. I want to go to the festival with Satoshi. I know Satoshi likes to see me having fun with everybody. He might get jealous if I play with Kei-chan. But Satoshi isn't very sensitive. Satoshi loves to see me when my friends have fun. So I should have a lot of fun. Then I talk about the day with him later. How do you go to Hinamizawa? I can give you a ride if you want. I'm taking my moped, so that's okay. That's not good. Are you going to the family party afterwards? I can't let you drive under influence. He won't let me drive. But he's kind enough to let me drink. Alright, take me. Good. Let's leave before nightfall. I'll come pick you up around that time. After Kasai leaves, I sense that Satoshi is excited about going to the festival. Watanagashi, huh? So it's been almost a year since he went away. Satoshi seems confused. Right. We laugh together. Damn. Welcome. Here's your catching tool and a bowl. Okay. Wow, these fish are so active. They look delicious. I can eat this little one raw just like this. Huh? What are you saying, Mion? Michan, you eat goldfish? Did you eat the one I gave you last year too? No, I didn't say that. Sis shakes her head hard. She's all red. But you just said it. You said they look delicious. I heard it too. Sis eats everything as long as it fits inside her mouth. If it's really good, I'll try it once. Oh my god. No, you can't, Rika. You're going to get sick. Wait a minute. Hey, you. How long have you been here, Shion? Hey, Kate. Hi, Kate-chan, Sis, and everybody. Good evening. Ah! When did you come here, Shion? I've been here since you were at the chow mein booth. I found you guys quickly because you were making so much noise. Hey, you're not in our club. Get lost. Don't be mean, Sis. Right, Kei-chan? You're fine if I come with you guys, right? Wow, that's mean. That's terrible. I take Kei-chan's arm and hold it between my breasts. We're gonna have a ball. Jesus Christ. Except I know Shion's gonna be thinking, oh, you know, too bad Satoshi's not actually here and has a present form, you know, all that good stuff. She'll bring down the mood. I go around the booths with Sis and her friends. I joke around and laugh out loud. I tease Kei-chan and Sis. Kei-chan is at the center of the group, so if I do something to him, it naturally involves everyone. Looks like Satoshi is having a hard time finding his own spot in the crowd. I look at him at a quiet moment, and he smiles and tells me to have fun without worrying about him. If he was tangible, I'd pull his arm to join the crowd. It's sad that I can't do that. Oh, there you go, what a surprise, I fucking guessed it. Yeah, bring down the mood. I bump into somebody's shoulder. It's obviously my fault, so I apologize right away. It's gonna be fucking Oishi, isn't it? It's actually somebody I know. Oh. Oh, damn it. Oh, looks like you're having fun. Good evening, Shion. The moon looks beautiful tonight, doesn't it? Oh, it's been forever, Takano. And you were... Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Tomitake. I heard you were Mion's twin sister. Nice to meet you too, Tomitake. I heard you were a great cameraman. Please take a picture of me someday. I'm just an amateur dreaming of becoming professional. Well, you're actually great, Jiro. You're good at many things. Oh, damn it. Stop it. Stop it. No, I need to study more. I have to cover my lack of talent with effort. It looks like they're in a relationship. Oh, no shit. And I feel bad for him, because he's screwed. Because she just, you know, manipulates the shit out of him and makes him do bullshit stuff for her. I.e. break into a sacred storehouse that I doubt he wants to go into. Takano, Tomitake, you guys look so happy together. Am I interrupting you? Oh no. I appreciate your consideration, but you're not interrupting us at all. And you can call me Mio like before. Not Takano. It's a bit hard for me to call someone older than me by their first name. Well, never mind. I smile bashfully, and Takano smiles back elegantly. Looks like you haven't been to the library since. I wanted to talk to you more as a fellow researcher. Well, when I feel like it. A fellow researcher? Are you interested in a Tushion? I mean, in the legend of this village. Tomitake raises his eyebrows. As far as I know, Takano's hobby isn't very normal. Her research deals with the cultural history of ancient Hinamizawa on the surface, but its main focus is the Watanagashi festival from ancient times. It's a cannibal banquet in which they capture and gutted a living sacrifice. Her research covers the episodes and horror stories surrounding it. It's all like a splatter movie. She's interested in all that. So I don't feel comfortable in being called a fellow researcher, to be honest. But objectively speaking, her research notes were fun to read. Then I hear the big bangs of the taiko drums. The main event of the Watanagashi festival, the ritual dance, is starting. According to Takano's hypothesis, the part where the shrine maiden tears open the futon mat represents gutting a living victim. It's starting. I should go see it. Are you coming to see Rika's performance? Tomitake looks bewildered. Does it mean he's not coming? Takano giggles, then whispers to my ear. To tell you the truth, we're thinking of sneaking into the shrine storage. Huh? She sounds like she's going to do something fun, but it's not amusing to somebody who knows what the shrine storage is. The shrine storage is sort of a treasure house of the Furude shrine. I heard that Oyashiro-sama's sacred treasures are stored in there. Only people from the Furude family and selected ones from the 3 families are allowed to enter. People believe that if other people enter, the place will be desecrated. Everybody in Hinamizawa must have been curious about what was in there when they were kids. But the storage is tightly locked and you can't peek into it. Kids get chided if they play around it, so they stay away from it. I don't like being around it myself since I'm familiar with it. Even though I don't believe in curses, I don't want to be near it. There's nothing good about breaking the rules. Are they going to enter the shrine storage despite all that? But I think it's tightly locked. It was until last year. Rika had the heavy bolt changed to a cheap padlock, because the bolt was too heavy for her. Did you know that? No. But even if it's cheap, it's locked anyway, right? Chiro is very skilled. Oh, are you good at lockpicking? Once the ritual starts, everybody will gather around it, right? Nobody will come here during that time. This place will be a blind spot tonight. Talk about missing the light in front of the lighthouse. According to our hypothesis, the ancient tools for human dissection and torture are in the shrine storage. Why don't you join us later? It's now or never. So maybe I'll see you later. Takano, what are you telling her? Just girl talk. Let's go to some dark place for a date. Oh god, I'm so sad. Takano walks against the flow of the crowd with Tomitake. The shrine storage, huh? It's supposedly filled with torture tools. Considering what they had in the underground torture room in the Sonozaki house, that's possible. Satoshi fell victim to the curse in the 4th year. His aunt was the sign of Oyashiro-sama's curse. Satoshi was the sacrifice to pacify Oyashiro-sama's anger. That was just my hypothesis from last year. It was just a hypothesis. At present, I want to deny Takano's hypothesis because I want to believe that Satoshi is still alive. If her hypothesis was right, somebody from the 3 families or some fanatic must be imitating the curse in order to revive the ancient customs of Onagafuchi. That would mean that it was they who killed Satoshi. So what if the shrine storage was filled with garbage instead of torture implements? Maybe it's filled with broken palanquins? Or freshly painted signboards for the festival. Yeah, I think it's palanquins? Oh yeah, one of those. What then? It's not hard to believe that it's filled with the chemical smell of paint. Maybe I'll get to deny the hypothesis that Satoshi was sacrificed by seeing the inside of the shrine storage for myself. Whatever is in there, it doesn't mean Satoshi will come back. What should I do, Satoshi? Since most of the people went to see Rika's ritual dance, the festival ground is deadly quiet. Even so, I can't see Satoshi. Did he go somewhere, or am I not paying enough attention? Or maybe he's emotionless now. After thinking for a while, I decided to go with them. It's been almost a year since Satoshi's disappearance. I've been avoiding the truth because I was afraid that he might be dead. But now I have a chance. I have a chance to see what's inside this shrine storage. I feel as if something divine has arranged that coincidence. On the way to the shrine storage, I noticed Keiji. He's jumping up and down to see Rika's performance over people's shoulders. I can share the guilt with him if I take him. Oyashiro-sama might put a curse on me for entering that divine storage house. I want a partner in crime. Since the boy I loved disappeared last year because of the curse, Mion's love should disappear this year. Oh, fuck you! Oh, fuck off! Oh, that makes... Oh, my God. Oh, I was right. Oh, actually, I wasn't right. I didn't say that she did it on purpose just to fucking spite Mion and unpurposely curse him. Fuck you. Fuck you. I was feeling bad for you. Now I don't feel bad for you. Now I just feel more... Oh, God damn it. I feel more empathy for Mion now. Damn it. Whoa, what am I thinking? Must be the demon inside me. I shake the thought out of my head. Oh, pfft. Yeah, demon inside you. What the fuck ever. No, that was you who thought that. That wasn't no fucking demon that said that. That was fucking you. What's going on, Shion? Where's the best viewpoint? Is it far? Huh? I never said we were going to a viewpoint. We get to the shrine storage. Keiichi is baffled. The timing is perfect. I see Tometake picking the lock. Even though Keiichi must be curious, he insists that we shouldn't go in. But I talk him into it anyway. When Tometake joins in, he easily changes his mind. It's completely dark inside. Takano lights a battery-powered lantern. A small entrance to space appears. It's so dark. Be careful not to fall. Thank you for your concern. We're going in now. I'm closing the door. Takano closes the door with a smile, as if she's leaving Tometake out on purpose. Good grief. Have fun, you guys. As soon as the heavy door is closed, we are surrounded by a quiet darkness. All we can rely on is Takano's lantern. Don't worry. I have a spare battery. It's not going off. Takano teases Keiichi. Keiichi looks a little pale. It seems he can tell the sacredness of this building even though he's not from Hinamizawa. Well, let's go inside. Let's open this door. There. She opens the heavy door and I smell a dusty, foul smell. It's like the smell of a pantry that wasn't opened in years and the smell of fish market mixed together. Of a fish market. I don't know exactly how to describe this, but it's a bad smell. According to the echo in the room, I can tell that this one is much bigger than the room we were just in. When Takano pulls up her lantern, I clearly see how big this room is. Wow! At the very end of the wall, there's a statue of some kind of god staring down at the intruders. The way it is lit by the lantern gives it a strong appearance, and it scares me. That's the guardian Hinamizawa, Oyashiro-sama. I look up at the statue with its religious ornaments. If Satoshi's disappearance was really a curse, I shouldn't forgive this guy. The way the statue looks down at me irritates me. Damn you, Oyashiro-sama. If you really made Satoshi disappear, I'll never forgive you. Never. Keiichi doesn't seem to understand the significance of this room. He looks bored. Takano noticed that and takes out her scrapbooks and shows him the brutal history of ancient Hinamizawa. I know that story already, so I decide to walk around by myself. Since I know the significance of these tools, I feel nauseous. Though they won't jump at me, they intimidate me. It looks as if they're craving for fresh blood because they haven't had any in hundreds of years. All the tools look similar to the ones I saw at the underground torture room at the Sonosaki house. If tools were the progenies of torture implements, these would be their ancestors. Fucking God. Why can't I pronounce shit? It's the fucking music that's creeping me out, and it's not helping me stay focused. Jesus. All the tools look old. I doubt they could be really used. They aren't maintained like the ones at the Sonosaki house. So does that mean they shouldn't scare me? No, on the contrary. They tell me that cruel rituals have been performed in this village for real. That scares me. What Takano told me was right. When I stop, Satoshi also stops behind me one step later. I see emotional change in Satoshi. I can't tell if he's feeling something or not. I know he's there, but I have no idea how he's feeling. I feel scared of him for the first time. If he can answer me, I want to ask him, Who demoned you away? Are you listening? Satoshi? I can't tell if he heard me or not. He goes away, as if he didn't hear anything. I know that he's been sulky since we got in here. God, this fucking music. I suddenly feel lonely, so I look for him walking around. I realize that there's an altar in front of the statue. He might be there. It's a clean altar. It's ornamented with religious goods. It's maintained well. I see no dust. This means, well, the flowers in the vase aren't wilting. I see a pretty handkerchief under the vase. It looks out of place. I think that's Furude Rika's handkerchief. That means the shrine storage is maintained daily. It's not a forgotten ruin buried in dust. So the brutality that dwells in this shrine storage is still effective in Hinamizawa. That's right. Oyashiro-sama's curse is nothing vague like what the villagers think. As Takano said, everything that happened in this world is done by humans. I accused Oyashiro-sama for demoning away Satoshi, but Oyashiro-sama is just a statue made of bronze or wood. It's nothing but just an icon. There are human beings who try to make that icon seem real. The series of mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa is the doing of human beings. It shouldn't be called Oyashiro-sama's curse. If Satoshi was the fourth-year victim of Oyashiro-sama's curse, he was victimized by a human being who imitated the curse. And the person who demoned away Satoshi must not be very far from me. The truth behind Satoshi's disappearance is not so far from here. Thump. I'm startled at the sound. It sounded like somebody dropped something. I look at Takano and Keiichi. Takano is still lecturing Keiichi. Did she drop her scrapbook or something? What the fuck? The sound echoes from right behind me, not from them. I never heard Satoshi do that. It sounds like somebody stomping on the floor in frustration. What is it? Good God. The sound continues regardless of my question. Though I hear the sound right by me, it sounds as though a child is hopping on a wooden floorboard somewhere distant. What's wrong, Satoshi? Are you angry about something? I can't tell his expressions. I thought he was mad, but actually I don't sense any emotion from him. Is he mad because I touched the altar? Maybe that was wrong. It's not that I've been able to communicate with Satoshi in a concrete way. I just talked to him. I wasn't expecting him to react. I don't sense a willingness to communicate from this creepy sound. Then a chill runs up my spine. I feel as if all my pores are opening. I've been thinking that Satoshi was stomping on the floor. Hey, you. You're Satoshi, right? The sound stops when I ask that. It's not a yes or no, it's just silence. Satoshi wouldn't scare me like that. I realize that the sound didn't come from Satoshi. I feel electrified and jump back. The sound came from right there. Even though I jump back, it's still just a few meters away. I hear Satoshi's footsteps sometimes. But if it wasn't Satoshi, there's no guarantee that I'd hear its footsteps. So the invisible existence might be right in front of my nose. I start running. I listen for the sound. Is it coming after me? I hold on to Keiichi and timidly turn around. I can only see the altar in the dim light. It's quiet. I get scared to think that I was standing in that darkness alone. What's up, Shion? Did you get scared? Keiichi teases me. Even though he looked horrified just a little while ago, he looks satisfied to see me scared. I know you like it when a girl clings onto you in fear. Let's go. Takano is waiting. Or Tometake is waiting. I pretend to be fine, but I'm sure if I was able to hide my fear entirely. But I'm not sure. The footsteps are chasing me. They're outside the bright area of the lantern, as if they can't get in the light. The presence never leaves. It follows us as if it's the fourth member of the party. Sometimes it makes a stomping sound as if it wants some recognition. But neither Tometake nor Takano nor Keiichi realize that. It's possible that Takano is ignoring it, but Keiichi wouldn't ignore it. He would say something if he could hear it. Just like Satoshi. Only I can hear it. What is this thing that's making me scared? Is it Satoshi in a bad mood? Or is there a possibility that the presence I believe to be Satoshi may not be him? Fuck. What are you upset about, Satoshi? Tell me if I did something wrong. I'll apologize. If it isn't Satoshi, where did he go? When did he take his place? Shion, are you alright? Huh? I'm fine. You look pale, though. Then I'd appreciate it if you didn't stretch my clothes too much. Oh, sorry. Oh, am I interrupting you two? I decided to engage in the conversation to ignore the sound from behind. I don't hear the sound as much, and it becomes a little bit more distant. Yeah, I shouldn't pay attention. It doesn't bother me if I don't hear it. I should just ignore it. But you're trying to see if any of these traditions are still practiced in this village. Isn't that right, Takano? This is a secret between us, okay? I told Shion because you understand. But I don't want the other villagers to know about this. Otherwise they might lynch me or something. She smiles at me like a witch. Don't tell this to anybody, okay? If somebody finds out, they might take me as a living sacrifice or kill me in the name of Oyashiro-sama's curse. Wonder how they would kill me. If they took me as a sacrifice, they might throw me into the swamp. By the way, isn't it tonight? The night of Oyashiro-sama's curse. That's right. The 5th year curse strikes, it'll happen tonight. Takano pulls out an old scrapbook from a paper bag and starts turning the pages. She opens the page with that one article. It's the article about a brutal murder of a Watanagashi victim. It happened in the Meiji era. This is a true event. It happened near the end of the Meiji era. They found a brutally killed, unidentified... God, that... Even without... I don't even know why. I'm actually glad it doesn't have, like, loud fucking noises, because it would... I just want to take off my headphones and just say, fuck it, I don't want to hear anything anymore. This music's already borderline of me just throwing this across the room, and it's like, no, I don't need noises. Unidentified body in Onikafuchi. The body was found was killed mercilessly and cruelly. Hey, you guys seriously don't hear that? It's freaking loud. Don't you really hear it? Ah, shoot, it's freaking noisy. Cut it out. Oh, God. I wasn't expecting anything. The next moment, we hear a squeaky noise. That's Tomitake. We all turn around with surprise. It's Tomitake opening the door. Did I scare you guys? You're curious of what's inside too, huh? This is a fabulous storage of torture equipment. I don't need to see it. I'm uncomfortable with those things. Takano laughs as if she's making fun of Tomitake because he's such a scaredy cat. Anyway, the ceremony's over and people are starting to walk down to the river. The festival will be over in a few more minutes. Time's up. I never expected that Tomitake would save me from this nightmare. His face looks heroic. Oh, are you coming outside, Keiichi? I saw enough of them, but that's enough, right, Shion? Let's go. I need some fresh air. I agree. Let's go. I go into the entrance space and turn around. Takano is taking photos in a rush, though time is up. I don't hear that sound anymore. I don't feel that presence. I don't feel Satoshi either. But somehow I don't feel sad. That's because even if he followed me here, I wouldn't be able to tell if it was really him or somebody else. Fuck. Fuck me. Oh, Jesus. More pages. Then I'll get right to.